Okay, it's like March 3rd or something, 2020. We're in the midst of the coronavirus. I just lost my mother in December, my sister last March. And this is life on the other side of all of that. Really sad, really scary. But a lot of new doors are opening. It's quite strange. I'm finding the strength to execute myself towards my dreams. And I met a wonderful man, much younger than myself, I may add. And the crazy, crazy thing about it is he is the son of one of my friends. I know that seems to be a little low class, maybe, or I don't know what you would quite title it. But it made me start to see how many stipulations we put on ourselves that are law, that are not the law nor sin. But we start saying, "I'll never date a younger guy. I'll never do this. I'll never do that." We'll have all these "I'll nevers," and then once you look up and you're old, you're like, "Well, I guess I'll never find love." So, I mean, the I nevers have to be as little bit as possible in order for you to sort of find that. And I went past the I never. I never saw myself as a cougar. I never saw myself as dating a man of a different ethnicity. He's white. Definitely didn't see myself with my friend's son. And it's complicated because it isn't complicated. You understand what I'm saying? You find yourself asking yourself, why is this oh so perfect? When's the ball gonna drop? That's the complicated thing about it. It when it works out, it seems to just click. Now he and I have not met face to face. Excuse me. And no, that wasn't a corona cough. He and I have not met face to face. And crazy thing is, we started talking 2 years ago. Um, there's more to his personal life that he needs to share that sort of make the dynamics possible for us to obtain this relationship. So we started corresponding 2 years ago, sort of had a break. When I had the two deaths last year, he checked on me each one, and from there we talked on the phone. It was like, what the hell? Why is this guy so interesting, so intriguing, so loving, and so kind? Why does he think I'm the queen of the night? You know what I'm saying? It started to be more and more like, is this something I should attach myself to for real, for real? But I have to be clear, because he's much younger than me. I don't want, because we weren't talking relationship. He was saying little stuff like, oh, I like you, and you meet the criteria of the type of girl that I want to like, or whatever. And I was just letting him talk. Then I started telling him I felt the same way, and he was still being a little external with his comments. I don't know if it's because we were like from the same age, I mean, different era, or because of his Asperger's or whatever, but it felt really impersonal. The first time it got really personal was after we got into it the second time. I mean, I was having feelings with him the first time around, but I thought I was Miss Large and in charge. So when we got into our first argument, I didn't cut my phone off or, cut him off like I normally do. I'm the one that called back first, and that's one of my cardinal rules. I don't do that. And of course, I was welcomed back with open arms and the dream that we will continue and have a successful relationship. And things have been going really well. We have not met face to face yet. Here is the complicated thing. Will the chemistry be right? Will the time be right? We're meeting each other this month, and everybody's against that because of the coronavirus and traveling with it. Um, but also, on my end, life is short. I watched my mother, both, and my sister pass in the safety of their homes. So if death is seeking you, it will find you where it finds you. I mean, we don't throw ourselves into a fire and expect to survive unless God doesn't intend it that way. But anyway, this young man has touched my heart, my mind, my soul. I already even feel physically connected to him. And I just want us to have love in our lives, be it with each other or we go on and have great, successful lives. Because I do believe in this moment, through this coronavirus, We are offering each other such a deep, immense peace and joy. And we'll be reaping benefits for that, hopefully, for a very long time, be it with each other or on a separate journey. We will never forget each other's emotional and mental embrace because we were both made to feel sort of different and not fit in. So, anybody that wants to know about Chris and why I love him can turn this on. I love him because of his directness. I love him because of his fearlessness. I love him because he loves me. I love him because he's flawed and he's not embarrassed about it. I love him because he does know what it's like not to be loved, and instead of him letting that turn him into a broken, horrible person, he tries even harder to make the people that he is dealing with feel loved. That's how he makes sure that no one feels the way he's felt at times. And I appreciate that so much. Am I scared? Yes, I am. But stay tuned with me on more of my relationship diaries. Christopher Luce. Let's see how he's doing.